Hey everybody, welcome to BrickVault. Today is another LEGO Weekly News Update. A few controversial things have happened in the world of LEGO this week, mostly around the new sub-theme, Night Mode, where you can light up LEGO sets. I think it's a cool idea. I understand why LEGO is pursuing it, but there are a few things on the back end that I think you guys should be aware of as to how I think it all kind of got started and got people really interested in the first place. So let me just say right now, shout out to brickstuff.com for custom LEGO lighting, linked in the description below. Also, there's a sweepstakes for VIPs, which I don't think is a great idea, and I think a lot of people would agree. And there's some new exclusive fig for Star Wars has been revealed, a couple of sets. A few other little tidbits of information as always. So without further ado, let's jump into the news. But first, what did we put up in the web store this week? So the custom build going up in the web store this week is actually not a new custom build, but it is our Ghost 2.0. The gigantic minifig scale Carillion freighter has gotten a reskin, and personally I think it looks a whole heck of a lot better. The lead designer Sean Miller did an excellent job reskinning and changing up the external details, and if you haven't seen the video, I highly recommend you check it out. It is truly one of our most impressive builds that we've ever put together in the history of the studio. www.brickvault.toys or click that link in the description below to see more. And also, along with the update of the Ghost, we have lit the outside and inside with the lights from brickstuff.com. Rob has helped us out for a couple of years. He's got excellent products. He makes amazing custom lighting kits. So I've also left a link to his website as well if you want to light any of your custom creations. And this is also a perfect segue into the lead story of the week by far. I saw a few people tweeting about it, and then Alan Tran's article from thebrickfan.com absolutely summed up my thoughts completely and even illuminated a little bit more information that I hadn't known. Okay, the actual lead story is that there is a new line called Night Mode that LEGO has revealed in Copenhagen. So far, 4 sets have been revealed with what I think could be final prices in Danish kroner, and essentially now there are going to be light kits built for some of the larger, more detailed LEGO sets. We love lighting our custom LEGO models, and getting an in-house non-third party LEGO light kit sounds like actually it could be pretty cool, but there certainly is a little bit of controversy that goes along with this. Alan Tran's article sums it up pretty well, and I highly recommend you read what Brickstuff actually posted on medium.com. Both are linked in the description below. But essentially, the lead people that started this absolutely massive LEGO lighting system that invented a lot of the actual lights that are used, and it looks like the direct lights that LEGO has shown off in their new kits, are not going to end up being the ones working directly with LEGO when fleshing out the rest of this line, but instead the subcontracting has gone to another company that has largely stolen or pirated the original lighting kits developed by brickstuff.com. There's of course plenty of room to speculate as to why LEGO made this exact decision. I think I can definitely see some business reasons why they may make certain partners and not others, but Rob from Brickstuff in no small way is very, very directly responsible for the reason why this Night Mode sub-theme is being made, and he also says that they are currently in discussion with the LEGO Lab about fair compensation as a result of the appropriation and endorsement of their prototypes, so hopefully something good comes from that, but it feels like this is a pretty clear-cut case of LEGO as a big company taking advantage of the hard work and effort of very dedicated fans that have worked out a secondary market that is incredibly popular. So if I haven't mentioned it enough in this episode yet, go check out brickstuff.com if you want to get some custom LEGO kits. We don't know how far Night Mode is actually going to go. I totally understand why LEGO is doing this. There certainly is a really big market for it, but they're probably not going to be fleshing out every single large LEGO display kit. Right now they're just showing off a handful just as sort of a test. And for now, and even when Night Mode becomes an officially released theme, there's still a good chance that a lot of kits that are currently on brickstuff.com will probably just remain on brickstuff.com. So if you want to light your LEGO creations, go to brickstuff.com com. And gosh, like I said in the intro, this is a controversial week. The VIP Reward Center has now allowed people to use their points for sweepstakes entries to win a limited edition 2012 San Diego Comic-Con Shazam minifigure. It's a pretty rare fig. This is like the greatest idea from LEGO to have you guys waste your points. Sure, there's gonna be one lucky winner, but basically the new program is designed in a way to make people use their points on anything but physical LEGO bricks. So I highly recommend you guys save your points, buy something, and end up getting an actual set of some kind. Make them give you some ABS. Now next up, no controversy here. I mean, unless you guys had your heart set on particular ideas, projects getting voted through the second review stage of 2019. Yes, the results are in, and the winners are Medieval Blacksmith by Nami Rob. Very cool. I like this build a lot. Definitely will find a place for this in our larger LEGO city at some point. It's a very, very cool set. And this one's pretty exciting. I like this. It'll definitely be a nostalgic throwback for sure. Winnie the Pooh by Ben Louisa has also been accepted for one of the winners for this review stage. They're probably going to completely remake all the minifig characters, which will be pretty cool. And the build will probably be pretty small like this and hopefully very detailed. Now, they also, in this review stage, also dragged out the Anatomy by Stefanix for an extra session because they were still wondering if they were going to accept it or not. It looks like they didn't go with the Anatomy, which is super disappointing for me. I was really, really hoping that they'd be able to flesh it out in a way that would make it a successful set. My guess is that they got it pretty darn close, and for some reason or another, it just never quite made it. I'm a little bit bummed about that, but anyways, I think the two winners for this review stage aren't bad at all, and I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what those final LEGO versions of those ideas sets end up looking like. Now, just staying on ideas, there was another set that got 10,000 votes of support this week. It is the Minifig Scale Gemini by Stephen Howard 27. Space-themed builds are pretty darn popular within LEGO ideas. It is no small feat to get those 10,000 votes, so congratulations, and I'll be curious to see how this does during the review stage. And now I feel like I'm actually jumping into what is usually normal LEGO news. This was definitely a strange week for sure. We have the Star Wars Character Encyclopedia New Edition available for pre-order. I don't know why they call it the new edition. It's going to be old in like 6 months. But anyways, this new book, of course, has an exclusive fig. It's Darth Maul, and the pics are pretty big here. I can't tell the subtle. I have to look. Oh wait, you know what? He's got metal legs. There it is. That's what it is. I hadn't looked down at the bottom of his legs. The top part of the print looks super similar to other versions of him, but the legs I think are the special bit for him. They could be dual molded. No, maybe not. I think just gunmetal molded with printing on the front. Perhaps the sides. That would be kind of nice if we got printing on the sides. Anyways, the pre-order for Amazon is $17.99. And then just this morning, Ramon pointed this out to me right before I released this video, but from brickset.com, Brickheads has released a couple of figs that I think a lot of people are gonna really enjoy. Set number 75317 is the Mandalorian and the Child, and that's right, we get a Mandalorian Brickheads and a baby Yoda Brickheads in his little floating crib. The builds look pretty darn decent. Nothing pops out as especially nice or detracting necessarily from these builds. They pretty much just look like how you might imagine a Brickheads version of these characters to look and feel. So I'm pretty happy that this set is coming down the line, and it's I think gonna sell for the normal price, $20. The claim is that it's gonna be released August 1st, and let's move on. And here are some official images for the Spider-Man Venom Crawler set number 76163, selling for $29.99, 413 pieces, and 3 figs, I think 2 of which are exclusive. Not a bad price point, I gotta say, and I think I'd like a lot of things about this if they hadn't already made this set. It's basically a recolor of the Spider-Man set. I suppose they did it because if you have the older Spider-Man Crawler set that came out I think 2 years ago, this would look pretty cool if they were like right next to each other side by side, but on a creative standpoint there isn't really a whole lot going for it. This is certainly a rehashed idea. The vehicle I don't think is quite as bad, and I like that the Venom minifigure has a face that is printed onto what I think is that new Iron Man helmet mold to make it just look like he's got a larger head. It's kind of an interesting effect, but anyways, it's going to be available March 1st. LEGO House has shown off their collectible minifigure display, and for a second I thought it was going to be like weird random rare collectibles, but I think it is just their CMF series like 1 through 20 or however many they have right now. Cough, cough, we have a way better minifigure display collection at our museum, which is open on the weekends. Shameless plug, I don't care. We've got over 4,000 figs in our space, and most of the ones we have in our complete collections I think are a little bit more rare and collectible than the actual figs from the collectible minifigure series. Also very large Lego dioramas, big old Lego city. We have play areas set up you can build onto our city, or kids can play in the Duplo area. Come on guys, we're in San Diego. Check us out for guided tours or self-guided drop-ins, whatever you want, and let's finish off with some rumors. From Promo Bricks, there are 4 different DC sets that are rumored to be coming down the line. Wonder Woman versus Cheetah, a junior set with Batman and Penguin, a trike chase with Batman and Joker, and Batman Mobile Bat Base, the largest one, which is going to have Batman, Batgirl, Red Nightwing, Mr. Freeze, Bronze Tiger, and of course a Batman fig. The prices are listed. We'll leave links if you want to check out more. These are just rumors. And then I also mentioned the Iron Man bust from Nuremberg Toy Fair, but there's also going to be an Avengers Tower for Marvel, another Hulk Buster, some sets for the Eternals, another Helicarrier, but certainly smaller than the UCS one that came out a few years back, and a few others. Prices and names are also listed as well. Everything I talk about is in the links below, and Brickset made a nice little article showing off the new pieces for figs for February. Lego has exclusive fig pieces made if you go into the stores, which we definitely should be keeping track of here in the studio. We just haven't been, so thanks a lot Brickset for making that little article. And now back to me in the lab. All right, that is going to be it for this episode, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to tune in same time next week for another LEGO Weekly News update. We always do it every Saturday morning, and top 10 mocks of the week is every Sunday tomorrow. So anyways, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time, BrickVault. Blah, 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 bye.